What's going on, guys? I haven't been able to make a video in a while. I apologize for that. I have been so busy with work and school that it's been tough to film anything really. Honestly, I haven't really missed much. I haven't worked on the truck hardly at all in the past 2 weeks, but I thought I'd make this video just to kind of give you guys an update on some of the parts that I've gotten and just an update on how everything's going. Recently, I picked up a seat. If you haven't seen that, there's the seat that I got. It's just a simple NRG fixed back. Got it for a pretty good deal, so I'm not complaining too much about that. Sorry for the messy room. Like I said, I haven't had time to basically do anything, including cleaning, which I really need to do. So don't judge me too much on that. The other thing that I got, which is really exciting, is I got a harness, which is really going to help me out when it comes time to drifting. So I picked up a Corbo, I think that's how you pronounce that, harness. Pretty good deal, really good quality. It's a 5-point cam lock harness. And if you don't know what a cam lock harness is, shoot, is it open or not? It is not. When I go to install it, I will show you guys what a cam lock harness is. I'll be having Boston, who's a friend of mine, weld up a harness bar for me, so it's done properly and it's done the right way. So that will be coming up pretty soon. Let's see. Hydraulic e-brake. Still needing a few parts for that and just trying to find the time to do that. That's really the next thing I want to do, is get that hydraulic e-brake in, so that way I can kind of fab up a parking brake, because I don't have one and it's a manual now, and I really don't like leaving the truck in gear all the time to park it. That's basically everything in here. Let's go show you guys what I have in the garage. This is awesome. So I picked this up recently. Let's go in here. You guys are gonna love this. So Dan, who, if you remember, is the one who did the manual swap in the truck. Well, he and I got to talking, and he has this small block Chevy sitting in his garage that he doesn't have any use for. And just curiously, I was like, how much you want for it? He gave me a price, which was a more than fair price, and I really appreciate it, because he really did give me a very good deal on this motor. And you can kind of see it in the background though. There, I'm sure you guys are getting a little antsy, but gotta get that suspension up. So went and picked it up today, which I probably could have filmed, but it was really early in the morning, and as most of you guys know, I work nights, so that's, yeah, it doesn't really work all that well, me with mornings. So I wasn't in the mood to film. You guys probably wouldn't have liked me anyway. I was really groggy, really cranky, and all I wanted to do was sleep. But that's enough of me talking. Let's show you guys what I got. So, as you can see, it's a small block Chevy. Nothing too fancy. I know a lot of you guys were probably like, oh, he got an LS, like, oh, he's gonna LS swap his truck. No LS here. I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it easy. Well, I say easy, but usually carburetors can be kind of finicky sometimes, especially Hollies. They're a little bit more difficult to tune than your standard Edelbrock. Let's see, HEI Excel distributor. Don't know if I want to keep that or not. Probably will, just because, you know, it's there. This motor was built originally, this is all according to Dan, so take this as you will. This motor was originally built with aluminum heads, and it was running 14:1 compression. Obviously it doesn't have aluminum heads on it anymore. These are your standard stock Chevy double hump heads. I believe, yes, the block is decked. You can tell here there used to be some serial numbers right here, and they are completely ground down, gone. So the block has been decked. Should have flat top pistons. Dan put a boroscope down there, and sure enough, they are flat top pistons. Bored 40 over, I believe is what he said. Poly 750 double pumper with an Edelbrock Torquer 2 intake manifold. I believe that's a Performer intake manifold. I could be completely wrong, but I think I'm going to use that one instead of this one. I haven't really quite decided yet. A little bit of a carburetor spacer on here. Let's pop this valve cover off. I haven't really taken too much time to really go through this motor. I've already taken the valve cover off, so I already know what's underneath here. But I haven't gone through the bottom end yet, which should be a 4-bolt main, so it should hold up power pretty well. A lot better than the 2-bolt that I originally had, which is already sold and gone. So the new owner of that is planning on making a table, so that'll be pretty cool. I've kind of always wanted to build a engine table, but there we go. Okay, I'll show you guys what's underneath. So, roller rockers, obviously, they're really beefy. I mean, they are, if you compare these and how big and beefy these are to the ones of the old motor, there is a very noticeable size difference. Actually, here, let me take one of these off and I'll show you just the sheer size difference of them. There we go. Here we go. So this is also a roller rocker. These are 1.5 ratio. I'm not sure on these. These are probably 1.5, 1.6. I'd like them to be 1.6 because they tend to make better power that way. A little bit of scuff marks here and there. I don't know if that's just from paint chipping or if that's just from maybe some interference with the valve covers. Not entirely sure. I looked at the valve covers and I don't see any red paint, but you can see the size difference on those. So it's a little bit more reassuring. I don't know if it makes much of a difference. I would assume it does because more material, the stronger they are. They also have push rod guides, which the other one didn't. So that's kind of cool. ARP head bolts. Not sure on the bottom end. Like I said, I haven't taken a look at it. It currently has oil in it, so I'm not. I'd have to drain it and flip it over and do all that goodness. Which actually, how long are we going on? Almost 9 minutes. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put the camera down. We'll drain the oil. We'll take the oil pan off, and we'll look at the bottom end together. How's that? So at least we'll do something interesting today. So I'll put the camera down. I'll come back when all the oil is drained and the valve or the oil pan is off, and we'll take a look.
3 hours later.
All right, guys. So the oil pan bolts are out. She is ready to come off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous, but I do trust Dan. He's never really let me down before, so I trust that what he says is true. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And okay, it's a 4-bolt, obviously. Let's see. Oh, what was that? Let's see here. Okay, 4-bolt. They look like stock bolts underneath. I can definitely replace those with ARP studs or ARP bolts. Can probably replace those with ARPs as well. Definitely aftermarket pistons. Those are not free floating, so those are pressed in, I think. Let's see if I can see there. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're pressed in. So not free floating, which is not a big deal. Not entirely too worried about that. Okay, that's just a dipstick. They did not weld the pickup tube, which is a little surprising. Usually on small block Chevys, it is almost taboo if you don't weld these because they are notorious on high horsepower, even mild builds. They are notorious for coming off while in the motor. So luckily I have a new oil pump over there that's already tacked up, so I'll probably just replace this one with that one. Let's see. Yeah, she looks pretty clean, so can definitely tell she's been rebuilt. Let's see, did they number the caps? Doesn't look like they numbered them, or at least I can't tell. Did they do them on the side? No, I can't tell that they're numbered or not. So, not a big deal anyway. Let's see, I think that's really about it. Nothing too fancy. I just want to make sure that everything was what it says it is, which it is a 4-bolt, which is good to know. Might pull these main caps off just to check the bearings. But other than that, she's all pretty good. So, that's pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, I think that's really about it. Tune in next time. I'm going to be showing you guys how to strip engine paint off, because this red is absolutely god-awful and it is hurting my eyes. So next time I'll be showing you guys how to strip paint off of an engine block really easy, using aircraft remover, and I'll probably show you guys a how-to video on how to properly paint an engine block with it fully assembled, which is, I think, something that not a lot of other people have done a video on. So that'll be pretty interesting. Seat bracket. I ordered a new seat bracket so I could fit the NRG seat. That is being custom made. Why, you might ask? You'll have to find out in a later video. It's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. So that'll be coming in the mail here pretty soon. I'll be doing an unboxing video on that just because, I don't know, I like unboxing videos. Some of you may not, but I always like watching them. So I'll be doing a video on that here soon once that comes in. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I usually don't ask that very often, but you know, why not? I'm a YouTube channel. It's what I do. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.